Look at me, professional streamer. Forgot to turn my microphone back on. So, what you missed. Also forgot to mute myself. So, what you missed. There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's try that again. Okay. So, what you missed basically is I was going through the plans here, pointing out that random course in the middle of nowhere, and looking at the pig and sheep over there. Two pigs, I guess. 2 pigs and 1 sheep. What's over there? Ow. So, you didn't really miss much. All I was saying, doing is a little recap. Got myself a wheat farm, got myself a few sheep, bed, crafting table, furnace, bit of resources. So, what we're doing right now is we're going to continue my little staircase here, and I was getting coordinates. That's why the F3 screen was open. So, coordinates that I had were 15, 24, and 24, 25, is that what it was? And then negative 23, negative 24, I think. Yeah. It's going to be those, I believe. 23, 24, 24, 25. Pretty sure that's right. Well, I could, actually, I know for a fact that this is 1 to that direction of the stairs. So if I go, so I know that it's there, there, and there. That's where it is. Okay. That's close. So it is in fact 23, 24, and negative 22, 23. Okay. Oh, I thought I'm bad at remembering things. Don't mind me. Let's go ahead and build up our center here. Because what I was planning is that once the center is built up, I should be able to figure out the rest. Place the block. Thank you. And with that, we have reached the top. Okay. So then I also need to get sides, I guess, don't I? Each side should be 3 in either direction. So that should be easy enough. Okay. Cobblestone. We got 1, 2, 3. It's here. It is going to include that. Because it needs 3 in this direction as well. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and here. Okay, we have a corner. That's a good start, actually. No, I want to put that in. I'm also out of cobblestone. Time to go grab more cobblestone. If I have any more. Pretty sure I do. Can't imagine that I would be lacking in cobblestone. Doesn't sound like a very, I was going to say very me thing to do, but not really a very thing to do in general. To run out of cobblestone. Let's probably clear that out a little bit more. at some point. Okay, well, oh, hello there. Hey, my froggy. My froggy friend. Hey, my friend. I forgot about my froggy friend. Hopefully he's not trampling the crops. I don't think he is, but hard to be sure. Let's just go ahead and breed up my sheep a little bit more. Bloop, bloop. I'm only going to breed 2. No point in feeding the third if you're not going to produce anything for me. Alright, cobblestone. Lots of it. Yay, cobble. That's probably way more than I need, but that's fine. Okay. Back down the stairs we go. It's going to be much faster when I actually have a rail. Or better yet, water elevator. But for now, all we got is get the staircase. And that's our stop. Yay! Okay. Let's go ahead and build that up a bit. Okay. That feels like enough of a corner that I could probably go back down and fill in the rest of the walls. Not fall off. Okay. We need 3 in the other 2 directions. 1, 2, 3. Not correct. That is 2. I can count 3, and then the 4th is where I need to go. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, and there. I'll probably actually make a exit stop on this level just so I can explore a bit around here. And there's not much left to explore really. I guess down there. Yeah, there's a hole down there. Might be worth exploring. Oh, it's a little waterlogged. So we pop a couple extra torches down here. It's a little dark. Oh, I hear zombies. There definitely spooky stuff around. Probably on the other side of that door, I'd imagine. Or actually, hard to say. I think that might be a bit of a hole in there. Can't really tell. No, don't go anywhere. But apparently there's zombies nearby, so that's good to know, I guess. That might be worth exploring at some point. Not right now, because I don't have very good water breathing. Okay. So it turns out there's not actually a cave entrance, though I'm sure by doing a little bit of mining I could probably find something. Oh, wait. There's something here. Hello, Enderman. How are you? Greetings. Maybe not be right in the way, please. Yeah, there's something on here. What do we got here? A little bit of a crevice that leads to a bit of water that goes down even further, but it's also rather wet in that general direction. So let's not do that because I don't feel like drowning. Deal with that later. Right now, though, let's get on out of here. That might be a little something over there. Not maybe. Looks like it just goes back up to the surface. Got a little bit of dirt. I suppose I can bridge over. See what's what. What do we got here? Another Enderman. Alright. Always fun. Don't look me in the face. That's how I died a couple times last week. Hello there, friend. You appear to be stuck. Allow me to help. There you go. There. Careful in the upward looking. Yeah, that appears to just go back up, which I seem to have explored at least a little bit. Well, enough of that. Let's get back to our staircase. That's the whole reason we're out here anyways. Nope. Is this the way up? Yes, it is. Okay. Hooray! I found my way out of the hole. Okay. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I need that there. I need that there. There we go. Okay. I think we're actually to the point that we can finish out our outline here. Don't need to touch there. Nope, that is not where I wanted that. Come here, you. Put torches around here. It's getting a little dark. Don't want things showing up ruining our day. Again. Less dying this time. That is the goal. As entertaining as I'm sure the dying is. Place the column. Oh, place the column, make a wall. Place the column, make a wall. Place a torch. Cobblestone. There we go. Lots of cobblestone. Good thing I have plenty. I'm close. Kind of close. Torch. Yeah, probably gotta put this torch there. This corner is actually goes all the way up, so really just every part of the wall except for that one corner. Yeah. It's dark over here. Have a torch. You look iron. Kinda want that. I'm gonna go get it. Don't mind me making a little staircase. Not a staircase. Bridge. The other thing. Should be about right. And there goes my pickaxe. That's why I always make an extra. Nope, nope, that was off. How off was I? No, I need to go down more. Unless, over. Ah, there it is. Aha. That one does not have anything beneath it, so let's go ahead and grab these two real quick. And we'll do our best to snag that before it drops. Dang it. Alright, fine, be that way. Says I don't feel like placing a block. That's what that is. Alright, I guess we're doing the start way. It's probably gonna be something like this. Yeah. There, iron. I need you. Might. Okay. Back up we go. And pick it up there again. Not that moving and block. And right. Don't work down there, don't want things spawning. I cannot jump properly, apparently. Oh, there's a block there. Ah, I'm dumb. Derp. Block, out of my way. Okay. And nope, there's a block up there. Here. There we go. Okay. That was a bit of a hassle. The dirt. Drop torch. Why not? The reason is because I don't have a ton of torches to spare, but it's fine. Fine, we're all fine. Everything's great. I probably into middle mouse clicked when I had my pickaxe in hand, but we're gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. Just swap that back out, grab that, and yeah, now we're good. Everything's fine. Everything is gonna be great. I would love to have some music, but Minecraft is very inconsistent with music. There it is, the top. Ready? There we are. Careful, I'm not stepping off the corner. Torch, come here. No, that is not correct. Block there, thank you. Okay, I just realized this particular wall is not in the correct place. Well, whoops. I guess we're gonna have to fix that. It's correct to there. Okay, well. This is all gonna have to go away anyways, so I might as well do it now. Lots of cobblestone. Yay. I'll need to build it one block over. I'm gonna be out of a pickaxe by the time I'm done breaking all this. And maybe not. But not far from it. Might as well grab that too. Gonna be getting in the way. I just love making mistakes when your best tool at the moment is made out of stone. Takes you so long just to fix a simple little mistake. And there goes my pickaxe, as I was saying. Right, after all, I did run out of a pickaxe by the end of it. Alright, well, more items. Cobblestone item blocks. Okay. Still need to get rid of all that. I do have some sticks in inventory. Okay. Good. Got crafting table. Grab some sticks. Mix pickaxes. Boom and a boom. I heard it as soon as it blew up. Dang it. Like, right before it blew up is when I heard it. Alright, guess we're gonna make our way back down there. What was that I was saying about less dying? Also, what's my staircase? I don't remember. This way. Yes. That is correct. Right. Everything's fine. We are great. I don't know where that creeper came from, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay. Where could that creeper have come from? That is the question. Well, at least he did some mining for me. That's helpful. Okay. So it sounded like it came from this general direction because it was behind me and I was mining this way. So where could it have possibly come from? That doesn't make any sense at all. Let me sort out my inventory here. It is in shambles. Some hot bars so I can see how many I have. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Where did that creeper even come from? Like, there's not a lot of possibilities. I guess it could have come from out here, maybe. It's a bit of a thing to work around, though. Here, where the wall needs to be. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that out when I come back down to it. I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Yeah, I did that thing again where Alright, middle mouse click. My pickaxe in hand. I need to stop doing that. Nasty habit of mine. I just want to get back up to a high enough level that I can kind of hop over there and see what's what. That's the only place I can even think of that the creeper might have come from. Yeah, I think that is probably where it was. Probably spawned out here somewhere, walked around, fell down there, and went boom. That's the only thing I can think of that it could have been. Well, that sucks. Alright, first death of the stream. Let's try not to have any more. Look, a cow. Ooh, 2 cows. I want that. But I need to be able to get down still. That's why I'm building the staircase. Staircase is to get down to get animals. Yes. And also, eventually villagers. At least that's the goal. What? Drop the touch. Just to keep things from spawning right there. Not a thing that we want to happen. Reach the top. At least here. It's close enough that I can get it like right under it, but let's get a couple more layers first. There we go. That's a little better. That would begin the third. Okay. And fire. Boom. And boom. There we go. Okay. Let's grab my water. Yummy, yummy. Alright. Now that's all sorted out. Let's see what we're looking at here. There's actually, I feel like the best bet is probably going to be getting the rail line going. So it goes 3, 4, down again for 3, 4. Okay. 3, 4, down. Maybe a little precarious here. Boom. Corner. 2, 3, and 4. And then next one over is going to be the porch. That's what we're trying to say. Which is going to go above this one. And how did I have it? Was 1, 2 on the third. Okay. That'll be 1, 2, and the third. Okie dokie. Let's have a rhythm. Let's get it going. And yeah, right there, your next port should be there. Okay. We are getting there. We got some nasty dirt blocks here. How dare you resist? Be gone with you. You are ruining my aesthetic of cobblestone. And the other reason I'm doing cobblestone is so I can easily tell from the bottom what's what. In case that wasn't clear last time, I don't think I actually explained it. I just kind of did my thing. Okay. I believe, let's see. Do that torch. And then we have a few that we missed because I was being lazy and forgot to do torches. We got one here. Yeah. There. And then there. And then here. Yep. Torches are in place. And now do go ahead and get these 3x3s figured out. That will help you see where the stairs need to be. For a second, I thought I missed that. Okay, and now we should be able to see where stairs belong a little bit better. That's not how that goes. Silly stair. You're upside down. Come here, you. Now I know this isn't exactly the most efficient staircase because you do have to spend extra energy to turn as you're going down it. But I didn't feel like having a bajillion blocks long staircase, which would be more efficient, but would also be rather intrusive, to say the least. It won't look very, very good. This is a little more aesthetically pleasing. Because at least from the surface, it is completely hidden. By surface, I mean up there. Surface of the mountain. Alright. Now we got some blockety blocks to get out of the way here. I believe there was a few up at the top that I missed, actually. Yeah. This is where we left off. Okie dokie. We are back on the track. Back it on the track. Yay! Tons of fun digging a staircase. But you know, you gotta do these things in order to do the other things that need to be done. This is the joys of building on top of a mountain. But once it's done, it's gonna look awesome, I promise. I'm just gonna have to take my word for it until I actually have something of a building happening. Break it stone. Break it stone. Break it stone. A couple more here. Maybe. Dirt. Get back and reach it. There we go. Alright. Should be everything all the way down to where the stairs end. Okay, so as I was alluding to earlier, go ahead and make our platform here. Keep middle mouse clicking with a tool in hand. Stop doing that. That's not. Speaking of said tool that I actually need now. Okay, so what I was alluding to earlier is that I was going to make a bit of an entrance. So the only thing is, it might look a little odd with rail going through here. But I figure that I don't care. That's what I figure. Yeah, little exit there. You can access all the goodies that are out here. And speaking of goodies up top, I saw a little bit of coal. I'm gonna grab that now while I'm thinking about it. Yay, coal. Oh, bit more. Yay, coal. Okay. And I will also be making something of a... that did not work. My run did not start, and thus I was impeded in my attempt to go upward. But I did see a little bit more coal than I want. I want you. I want you in my pocket. Hello. You are mine now. Okay. Okie dokie, back up to a reasonable location. As I was attempting to say, there's a creeper over there. I will at some point. I mean, isn't exactly the best mountain for it, but let's see what level are we at. We are approximately at coal level, actually. 92 is new coal level. So, it isn't exactly the best mountain, or I guess decent mountain, not exactly the best spot for it. So we'll have to do something of a bridge outward from 92. Yes, 92. So this is what would be coal level. Now obviously, can't really do much in that particular direction. And this way, you can get into the mountain, but it's going to end in a cliff before too long. Yeah. That does end in a cliff, yes. Yeah. That ends in a cliff before it gets too far. We'll probably have to do some sort of wraparound in order to actually get anywhere convenient. Might as well do now, I guess. A little path into the side of the mountain here. We'll probably actually just leave this open and close this off. It doesn't make sense to have... Why is my run not working? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have two openings on pretty nearby sides of the staircase. They're pretty two sides at like 2 levels apart. Doesn't make a ton of sense. So let's go ahead and make this as well. Again, not going to get us very far, but it'll at least do something. And then let's have a little exit there. I like having a little rail. Plop a torch back there. That's not a torch. There we go. I don't need that block. It's fine. The reason I did that is because I usually just like, if I'm on a building material, I usually just click one, and that's a tool so I can place a torch with it. But my one spot was replaced by a cobblestone because I'm stupid and middle mouse clicked with a tool in hand. Again, yeah, really need to stop doing that. It is causing more problems than it is solving. Okay, so let's actually think about it. It might not be a bad place for a bit of a rail line as well. We'll go ahead and make it a full set here. A couple of stairs plus a rail line. Boom. Okay. Staircase. Now we have our access at that level. We need to go a little bit further down to actually get at a reasonable level, but that is a fair start to our situation here. Actually, what level would be ideal? I think probably down all the way here. Oh, there's zombies around here somewhere. That's fun. Alright. Yes, I hear you. Be quiet now. 72 is where these trees are, and I think that's probably going to be a decent level to go to for my next opening, I think. I realized, though... Actually, no. For some reason I was thinking copper was higher than coal. It is not. It's 48, I think. The copper level. It's not going to be a great path for a rail. I mean, I guess we could go just straight down there and then that's something. Yeah, not a great rail path, but it goes somewhere. And really, like, this is all gonna loop here anyways. We're going to be competing with the turn track there. Which means I'll probably need some sort of track switch. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. When I actually get to the whole minecart thing. It's a little dark over here. Pop a torch over there. For now. Obviously it'll be stairs eventually. I need one in order to get back up, so let's go ahead and leave that there. I guess I could build back up. That would make too much sense. That's not what I want to do. I need a shovel, not a more cobblestone. But I do need some stairs. Stairs can go. Aha. I am smart. I am smart. I know how to do stairs. Dig. Cobble. Stone. Cobble. And a dark again. Next place for torch could be that wall once I get it down far enough. How far from the top is it? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then on the fifth from the top. So if I do a little digging here, you know that's the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe right here. Alright. Nope, one more. There we go. Okay, that's where that's gonna be. Okay, digging a hole. Tons of fun. That was a bit of a failed jump there. We know coal is 92. Iron is taller than my mountain is, but we can always find more underground, so that's not a huge deal. But the ideal level for iron is higher than my mountain goes. And then I guess the only other thing is diamond, which is at the bottom of the world is the best place for it. Although technically the best place for it is in caves at the bottom of the world. But if I want to build a strip mine, then the bottom of the world is where to go. That's at negative 58. That's above bedrock. Don't want to have to deal with bedrock when you're trying to get a diamond. It's gonna be bad enough having to deal with whatever lava happens to spawn in that general vicinity. Alrighty. Cobble. Stones. Make another level. Yes, I don't really get all that, did I? Well done. You know what can I do? Go ahead and grab it from beneath. I want to attempt to keep things consistent by just mining everything out ahead of time. That way I don't have to worry about looking up and waiting. I'm not good with sound, but that I don't actually know what that is supposed to be. Not skeleton, I don't think. Skeletons typically rattle. I don't think it's zombies. Like, it sounds a little bit like a zombie. I guess I could turn subtitles on so I can actually get more used to subtitles. I usually do play with subtitles on because I'm not good at... Okay, Enderman pooping. That's what it is. Okay. I'm not good at recognizing what sounds are what. I usually do play with subtitles on. But I know some people don't like it. Which is why I have them turned off. But you know what? I'm the one playing the game, so I'm gonna play it how I am more comfortable. And if you don't like it, you can just deal with it. Gotta love the dirt. Yay, dirt. At least it's quicker to break than the stone is. There's a skeleton rattling around here somewhere. In that direction, apparently. I can't even hear it. It's the funny thing. Which is, I mean, some people say it's a little bit cheaty to have subtitles on because sometimes it can point out things that you might not necessarily hear yourself. But at the same time, I'm a little hard of hearing, so I can't hear much anyways. I might need to grab myself a little sip of a drink here in a minute. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good place to stop for a minute. I open my drink. Alright. My drink is drunk. Go ahead and grab this little bit of cola right here. Good stuff. Keep me warm at night. Yay, coal. Actually, pretty decent thing here. Alrighty, how much coal do I have now? 35 in inventory. I think I have a little bit more up top. Could fill that in. Yeah, probably should. We'll go and fill it in. I did the thing again. I don't think pointing it out is helping me remember not to. Alright. I have to do that open. I'm gonna have to dig it again anyways. Alright. A torch there. Don't need a torch there. Next torch is gonna be over here. Is it 5th down from the top? I think that's right. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be right there. Beautiful. Oop. Oop. Yay, digging a hole. So much fun. This isn't exactly the most exciting part of Minecraft, but it is a bit of a necessity. What are they anyways? 83, so I got 9 more to go. Okay. This is gonna go down to 82 right here. 10 more after this platform. And there goes the pickaxe. I think it's the last one. Oh no, I have another. Yay. I keep mining without having to make more pickaxes. For now, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and add a couple more levels here. Okay. Okay. And then we go around here. That's going to be where the next one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you are. Got a little bit of gravel here that I'm going to dig out. That's fun. Yay, gravel. And eventually flint at some point. Or maybe concrete. Might make some concrete out of it. Don't currently have any plans for concrete, but I'm sure I can find something to do with it. And I went a little too far with it. Not me. I need more, I'll wear more. I don't really. What? I'm a derp, don't mind me. That is my center pillar. Don't want to be digging that. Get that in my hotbar rather than gravel. I don't necessarily need gravel. Feel like I got pretty good rhythm going now. Except that I keep doing the thing that I need to not be doing. Switching out my tools out of my hotbar. Okay. We are currently at 82. Okay. I think we're going, what, 2 each? Yeah. 82, 80, 80, 78, 76, 74. Maybe the next one at this level, after this one. Okay. What's this gold to try for? Look, we have music. And there goes my pickaxe. Make a couple of them. And there goes my shovel. Probably should have made another one of those while I was in ground shovel. But I guess we'll do it now. La 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 la. Boop, bop. Boop, bop. Yay. I don't need those in. My hopper, rather. Don't need 2 stacks of cobble in my hopper. That's what I'm trying to say. Probably gonna need to hit a bed as soon as I get back up top. Probably been at least a couple days without sleeping, which means it's probably gonna be phantoms. Yay! Everybody's favorite mob, right? Apparently this one. Not entirely sure how that happened. Yeah. Then next one's gonna be here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't at me for digging straight in. It's safe enough at this level. That is correct. Okay. In a level where pretty much only stone and the occasional gravel and dirt. If I happen upon a cave, then all the better. Even if it is by falling into it. And I can easily enough just craft a bucket and grab some water. Forgot to count when I started getting under this. Pickaxe down. And my inventory's almost full. Probably should have brought up a bajillion stacks of cobblestone down here. I definitely brought way more than I needed. That said, I did use up quite a bit of it. Oh, I just remembered another thing that was missed by my microphone not being turned on at the beginning was my rather failed intro. And that gives me an opportunity to do it a little bit over again. At least the introduction to the series that I didn't actually name the series anyways. Which, I mean, technically it's still not named, but I've kind of given it a working title, which is currently unnamed SMP server, or Cuss for short. So that is the working title. It gives us something to call it, at least, aside from just the server. Okay. There we go. We are at 75. We're almost there. Okay. I'll probably take a break from digging the stairs at that point to get a couple of cows up here and into a hole. Yeah, look, coal. Yay, coal. I'll come back and get the rest of that in a second. I just want to get my staircase hole dug out. So much stone. I feel like I probably have enough iron to make a iron pickaxe, but I don't know how long it would last with all this digging I'm doing. Much easier to just keep making more and more stone pickaxes. I'm running out of space in the inventory. It's a bit problematic. And the reason that I made the hole for coal level is because I've found, there goes my inventory, being all full and such, a little bit. I have found that on my personal server, that coal is a bit of a oddly rare commodity. Unless you are like caving out cotton, which I haven't been on that particular server. But like until you get a fortune pickaxe, like coal can be a bit hard to come by outside of caves, and so I made myself a bit of a coal strip mine, which I know it sounds a bit odd when you think about it, but it did what I needed it to do, which is get me coal. I don't have room in my inventory for my crafting table. I suppose I could probably drop the seeds, but I don't really need them at the moment. I have plenty in the form of my what am I trying to say? In the form of my wheat field. I have plenty of seeds that will come out of that. That is not where I wanted to place that. There you. Okay. Let's drop a torch down there just to be safe. And back up to the surface. Yay. Oh, there's my hole. I put a railing on that. I don't think I did, actually. No, I did not. I started on it, but then I got distracted apparently. Let's also swap that out of my pool slot. There we go. Drop torch there. Yay, torches. Actually, starting to run a little low on them. Which is why it's a good thing that I've been getting all the coal that I have. That will certainly come in handy. Okay, now we can go back up to the top, where there's probably going to be a few phantoms waiting for me. Yay, phantoms. Blah. And I know there is the game rule where you can turn them off, but I didn't do that because they are technically useful if you're doing things the hard way. Oh, there's all me. If you're doing things the hard way and repairing your electrodes with phantom memories instead of just getting mending from them, like a smarty person. Alright, should be far enough away that I can sleep. Alright, come here, zombie. Where are you at? There you are. Get on with you. Death to you. Alrighty, let's go ahead and harvest my wheat while I'm up here. Yay, wheat. Oh, hi, frog. I'm trying to avoid the stuff that's not fully grown yet, but I mean, not very much of it, so it's not a huge deal. I'm just going to replant it anyways. With the seeds that should be in my inventory, but they're not because I'm not smart. I forgot to empty my inventory first. Okay, much better. Now then, seeds. I'm a little farmer. Look at me. There. Thank you. Right. Farm has been hidden. I need another chest. What is that enchanted book? That's not how that supposed to work. There we go. Much better. Yay, more chests. Okay. Nope. Nah, I'm dumb. You have another chest already. Well, now I have more. It's hidden behind the other one. Probably make some more bread actually. I'm just gonna keep a few out for the breeding and such. Throw that away. Well, not throw away, but put that away. Always check for space in the existing chests before moving to the other one. And I should probably work this at some point, but not right now. Okay. I have a bit of iron in there and a little bit of copper too. So, not quite enough for 80 of it though. I don't really have any meat to cook either. keep the weed on hand, just so I have it to bring cows up. Actually, just go ahead and breed my sheep. Hi, sheep. Why are there not more of you? Make more. Thought I bred you earlier. There we go. Baby sheep. Okay. Sheepity sheep. Let's see. Yeah, I have, what was that, 30? Not quite enough for a full block of coal, but I can do 3 pieces of coal. I'll get through that and 2 of those. If I had a hopper. I don't have a hopper at the moment. I guess I could make a hopper. Just enough to get things going with the whole feeding situation here. There, they pulled out. Just that's not where that goes, in the middle of the queue. Then we can put that up there. And I realize I need another one to pull out so that I have a seamless transition between. Second, I thought it was a creeper. Just a block being broken, which makes me think that something is happening. I don't know. Yeah. Anywho, before I was startled awake, go ahead and have that going into there. Then we'll just kind of put a little chest there. That can be our output. That'll be our input, which at the moment we only need that much. Actually, I cannot do math apparently. 22 and 18, 40, not 30. At 40, that'll be 5 pieces of coal. I can do math apparently. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. And then the rest of the coal I tend to put in here, along with all the items. Okay. Well, at some point I'll make that into a proper blast furnace. Good. You can come back over here. Okay. I don't have any string, do I? No, I don't. I need more spiders to kill before I can have string. But I can at least put my extra chests away, the extra dirt away, and we need a stack of cobblestone. Always. Okay, back to the staircase. Distractions. It isn't distraction, okay. I thought I was going the right way, but along the flasher, there's an Enderman making havoc in my staircase. How dare he? All the way down. Take a drink while I'm going down the stairs. Yeah, it didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. Okay. We are, where are we? We are at Y level 76. Okay. Making our way down the town. down to the town. Our next torch is already in place. Okay, good. Good things are happening. Okay, I'm gonna move my pickaxe too soon before the block is properly broken. So much stone. Gotta love it all. Hopefully you can't hear a ton, but there is a lot going on outside. It is definitely showing up on the microphone a bit. Luckily it shouldn't be happening for too long. I'll do my best to ignore it, and hopefully you can do the same. Okay, next torch will need to be here. Nope, that is not correct. Okay. The next torch in place already. And away we go. That should be 74, I believe. Yeah. So next, here actually will be, which, if I'm doing things right, will be, yeah. Right there, that level. Cool. And we can get us some cows. Hopefully. That's the goal, at least. One more. Nope, just kidding. That was right the first time. There we go. Dang it. So then I did the thing again. And then I really need to talk to him. Okay, so that should be 72. Yes, okay. Let's go back up to our opening at 92 real quick. Just so we can see. I need to be going in the south direction, ideally. Which would be that way. Alright, well, we are south and a little bit. And that was probably gonna be my best bet, maybe. Let's see, dirt and a little copper. I like copper. Probably going to be my best way out to the main area or not. Now let's go ahead and grab this real quick. Bit of copper, bit of coal. Yep, coach down there. Let's see a little better. More copper. Okay. I guess it is out a bit. Yeah, I guess we can keep going. I don't know, how far do I bring this before I call it quits? Well, for one thing, I'm going to want a full ride on the tunnel here. Full 3x3. In case I want to bring a rail down this way. I don't know why I would. It is the nearest, I guess, surface below the mountain. Not actually a full surface, but you know what I mean. And then by doing that, I suppose I could do some torches along the way, make it look somewhat decent. And I usually like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 between torches. I guess 9 between on the 10th. The question is, how far do I actually take this? I saw a couple of that at the time. I got a little bit excited for a minute. It is nighttime, so I need to be careful about it. Here we are. Which way did I take that? Alright. It's gonna be east, right? East is not gonna get me very far. I need to find a different direction then. I'll probably turn it to the south, I'd say. East is not gonna get me very far. Go ahead and go 3 more in this direction before we turn toward the south. And the reason for that is mostly just to keep the tunnel looking nice. And like that, and then we're even again. Alright, heading southward. Actually, now that I think about it though, I don't think south is really the best option either. Because south is just going to be going along that line. But actually, need to be heading west as much as possible. Okay, let's go at least enough in the south direction to get away from my staircase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ideally at least 6. And we'll go for 10. Why not? A bit of a roundabout way to get there, but it should eventually get us where we need to be. Digging hole, got a digging hole, 1 by 1, 3 by 3 technically. You know, I made the rhyme, but it didn't quite work with meaning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I sacrificed the meaning just to have the words rhyme. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Go ahead and drop a torch there. And there. Get rid of all this pesky stone in my way. Get out of here, you. And go 3 more so we can turn. Make ourselves a proper corner here. Gonna need more torches in a minute. Probably after I make this corner, actually. Hopefully I have a little bit of coal in my inventory. I think. Yeah, a little bit. Not a ton, but enough to get me going again. Yeah, I'm running low on sticks though. There we go. And torches. Okay, so now that we're going in the right direction. But I hope the right direction. We're heading west. a little bit away from the staircase, so it should line us up with roughly where that little valley of trees is. It might be a little bit off, but I think it'll be close enough that I can get to an opening at least. Dig a hole, holy, holy dig. Are there yet? Oh. Now just a matter of figuring out how far I gotta go before I reach the outside place. Still not there. Might be nearing the point of needing more torches, though. If I'm not already there. Oh, some coal. Yeah, I'm probably already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay, coal. I hear zombie. Brrr. Grabbing all the coal. That's a pretty decent vein of coal. You know, there appears to be something of a cave nearby. I hear spiders, and zombies, and skeletons galore. I'm going to be careful how I am collecting all of this coal. Do I dare try to find the cave? It's over here somewhere. I suppose I can do a little poking around, see what I can see. some copper. Directly diagonally. Yeah, not giving me an arrow for that on the ground. It's just missing. Probably directly facing it, more or less. Ah, hello. Aha. I see a zombie. Hello, friend. I get walking. There we go. This is a ton of fun. Hi guys. Come at me. One at a time, please. And here comes a couple more. Maybe a spider down here at some point too. See an Enderman over there. A little bit of water there. Alright. Not gonna go very far. Still see an Enderman. Not looking in the face. And then the spider. Seems to have gotten a little bit stuck. Give me your string, please. That is not string. That is only an eye. I wanted string. And you failed to deliver. Well, on the plus side, I can at least get a decent view of where I'm at here. So, let's see. We are back here somewhere. Where's my down spot? Over here somewhere. Right. Yeah, there you are. Okay. We were digging that direction. Okay. Let's check our coordinates here. 50, 23, negative 10, 11. Three. It's gonna be a little too far in that direction, I think. Yeah, I'm like over here somewhere. Okay, and then negative 10, 11. It's just gonna be that way a little more. Yeah, I need to come west a little bit, I think. Yeah, good to know. It's getting to be nighttime, so let's go back into our cave. Where it is safe. Back to the cave where it's safe. Fill this in a tiny bit. That's enough so I can get back up. And close that off. If I want to get back into it, I can go back in from the outside. Okay, so we decided I need to go a little. No, I am going west. Okay. Alright. I think that's gonna work out fine then. I thought I was going south. How much west though? Which dirt? Doesn't necessarily mean anything though. It can sometimes mean that I'm approaching the surface, but not always. And there I go in the last pickaxe again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm running out of sticks. No, that looked like surface to me. Yay, we did it. Okay. I see the outside. A literal light at the end of the tunnel, even though it's nighttime. Okay, so we're a little off from our trees here. I'm just gonna block that off and we'll make this into a one. I see a zombie. I see a zombie. I will do my best not to attract the attention of a zombie. I have failed. Where are you? Be gone, foul beast. I see cow. I want cow. Okay, we have the plateau town now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I have wheat. Here, cow. Here, cow. Okay, there's one. There is another cow. Okay, there's danger over there. I see more cows though. Let's focus on the one right now. It's kind of... yeah, okay, it is approaching daytime. So I can get this one cow for now. It's into the tunnel. Trap it in somehow. Maybe if I have some blocks ready, I can kind of do a little trap in here. Good. Switch that to offhand. Maintain attention. Stay. Okay. Blah. Okay. I have sword out. Sword is probably a better idea. There's definitely things over there that have helmets on, which means they're not going to despawn in sunlight. There's some slimes. There's a swamp over there, isn't it? Cool. The next swamps. Now, my main focus is on the cows. They're not going to be easy to get up here, are they? Oh, wait. Better idea. Accessible cow. Come to me. In a way that is not going to make you fall off a cliff immediately. Up. Oh, look, another cow. That also works. Come here, cow. I just need one of you. Doesn't matter which one. I got a sheep too. Black sheep. Cool. I don't have one of those yet. I'll have to somehow figure out how to separate the sheep from the two cows, but we'll worry about that when we get up top. Come, my herd. Alright, everybody, up the stairs we go. I lost the cow for a second. As long as I got two cows, I don't really care too much about the sheep. I can always come back and get that. I suppose I can always come back and get the two cows as well, but you know. Everybody up. Get a long little doggy. Up you come, up you come. We're almost there, I think. Maybe. Even dirt in my staircase. Almost there. Yay, okay. Two cows and a sheep. Now I gotta find somewhere to put you guys. I already have a spot for the sheep. That's not a big deal. Cows, though. Come on, cow. She wandered, but that's fine. Yep, you're still coming. Well, cows, let's not drop you in the sheep pen. Make a new spot for you. Let's go about here. Eventually I'll get some proper wood. Or not wood, but walls. Let me do this quickly. Okay. And I should have a ladder or two. Wrong chest. That is. I can easily out of here. Alright. We have cows. Yay. And we are gonna go ahead and grab that last sheep. Come here, sheep. Come. Join the herd. Come on. Good sheepy. This way. In there. In you go. Good sheep. Alright. Go ahead and leave that up here. And the 2 cows. And the 2. Yay, okay. Yay, I have sheep and I have cows. Hooray. Alright. Drop off some stuff that I don't need in my inventory at the moment. Go ahead and eat me some bread. Yummy, yummy. I got food in my tummy. Alright. Don't need the ladders. Drop those off. Don't need the spider at the moment. I got a little bit of metal in here. I could spell that, I guess. Again, it's not enough for a full block. I think I haven't set it in there, but let's wait until I have a full block's worth to do proper smelting and craft those into blocks. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, that was mildly wasteful. So what do we have? 45 in there. Okay. Go ahead and use up that one, and then there's 47. 47 plus 33. Go ahead and get some stone in there. Why not? Already using up full block, might as well put it to good use. Yeah. Don't really need to harvest any more wheat at the moment. No way on it. I think next course of action is to carry on with the before I carry on with the staircase. Let's grab some more sticks. Oop. Yay, sticks. Maybe more than that though. Oop. That should be plenty. Alright. Put those in there. Put those in there. Don't need quite so much cobblestone. That should be enough. Okie dokie. I think we are probably good to go. I have a full set of iron armor. 23. could make some iron tools. Maybe. But again, I don't know how long it's actually going to last. Problem. I'll stick to stone for now. Kind of want to save that iron for hoppers and rails eventually. Now that I have my cows, I think the next course of action is probably going to be villagers. And those are probably best going to be acquired by sea. We saw a village on our way here. Yeah, on our way to our mountain here. I saw a little village. Just kind of thinking a little bit. So it is going down, so I'll have to be aware of that. I think there is, I believe this river connects to the ocean. I'm not positive on that though. But if it does, it would make it very convenient. Oh yeah, it definitely does. So that connects to the ocean, and I think I know my mountain side does connect to the ocean at some point. I'm not entirely sure which side. But one side of my mountain here is water side. Probably that side. Hello, pig. Nope, not that side. Probably the far side then. Side that I can't really get to at the moment. Although worth noting, there's a bit of sand over there that I will definitely need in the future. Oh, hi. Hi, Mommy. I hear you. I do not want to be friends, thanks. It's dangerous out here. I hear a spider. Something trips. I don't know what, but something. I was trying to find a portal on the tree there. Interesting. Trying to find my water side here. Yeah, here we are. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Water side, which is also the border side. A big shot at. Ow. Running away, running away. I'm gonna hide over here for a minute. Okay, so yeah, this is my water side of my mountain, which is conveniently also border side. That makes it a little easier to find, actually. I know that that is the western border. Knowing that, I know that the west side of the mountain is the water side. However, I don't think I got one, do I? Dang it. I'm going to say that I don't think this actually connects to maybe. No, it doesn't. So this does not actually connect to any creepers. More creepers. Why are you following me? Stop it. Stop following me. Go away, creepers. Okay, so this does not actually connect to the main water base. just gonna, well, I bumped my board again. But what I was trying to say is I'm just gonna get kind of float here for a minute while I do some outward thinking. So yeah, this doesn't actually connect to the main ocean, which means in order to get villagers, I'm going to have to, I mean, I could use a boat. Not going to be ideal, though. The best course of action is probably going to be the use of a rail of some sort, which means I'm going to need a ton more iron in order to make that many rails. And also probably a bit of gold in order to power the rails. I don't have to push the whole way there. So that is the situation right now. I mean, I do have a decent sized mountain, so I should find a fair bit of iron in there, and probably at least a decent chunk of gold as well. It shouldn't be an issue. It just might take a hot minute. But the important thing is, I have something resembling a plan. I just need to enact said plan. It is currently midnight. Or very near it. I did not try to do that. There we go. And also, this is not where I need to be. I have a proper staircase of some sort around here somewhere. I thought it was off, but apparently not. Wait, what? Ow. I'm just gonna make do with what I can find. I know I have something of a staircase around here somewhere. Not exactly a staircase, but like an upward path. Here we are. Aha! I have found it. Okay. I'm gonna drop a few more torches around here. There are a couple of dark spots. I don't want anything spawning around here. Okay. It just occurred to me. I should probably at some point actually start building my building that I want to build. Quite a redundant sentence. But anyway, I can give my building a proper name. It's going to be a tower. So we'll call it the tower for now. But better name to come later. The currently unnamed tower, or cut, is what we'll call it. We will call it Cut Tower. There we go. It has a name. The currently unnamed tower. Yep. Anyways, at some point I will actually start building that. The problem is I need deep slate for the main material. A lot of the main part of the outside is going to be deep slate. Which means I'm going to have to get down way deeper than I currently have access to. Which, when I think about it, how far does my little mine shaft go? I don't remember. Not very far, actually. That's right, I ran into this little cavern, which has a deep crevice down here. Oh, damn. I'm gonna grab that one down here. There's a crevice down here. It is a bit dangerous to explore because it is tight quarters and also dark. It opens up a little bit down here. That's interesting. Yes, I see you, zombie. Hello. And also creeper and skeleton. As I was saying, a little dangerous to explore. Let's go ahead and head back into safety. Also difficult to explore because of the tight spaces. Without having to dig a whole lot. Okay. Anyways, that's where we're at with that area there. And then this, nothing just kind of ends over here. Yeah, okay. So that's where the mine shaft is. A bit of a hazard to fully flesh out this crevasse. So I could continue that downward in order to get to the deep slate that I need. Probably going to be the safest course of action, though maybe not the most profitable, because, you know, crevices and ravines and such and caves and all that tend to have better results for finding decent resources. However, I don't feel like dying right now. So I don't really particularly want to continue down that particular direction. With that, I'm just going to carry on with the main mineshaft here. How often do I have my torches here? Probably 10 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10. Although technically it should be 5 because we're going 2 blocks at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Just to keep things a little more lit. Probably I'm gonna end up being the same further up, huh? Not lit halfway up around the corner here. But let's go ahead and drop a few more torches in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good enough. Although should be there instead. Yeah, whatever. Four, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. The counting gets a little muddy around the corners there. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10. Good enough. Okay. Now that that's sorted out, we can continue digging downward. How far down am I at the moment? Not very far. Okay. This is going to be a while before I get to deep slate level. I think a better use of my time is probably going to be on the staircase. Getting that down to, at the very least, probably, I mean, realistically, if I get it down to sea level, that was my goal. But also, like, I know I've called this my mine shaft, but that staircase could also be the entrance to a mine as well. And a better constructed entrance than I put stairs in it ahead of time. I think I'll probably end up doing that. However, do not dismay, because this is not in vain. This will eventually, way down the line, become a basement level to my tower. It's not a huge waste of time, as you may think that it was. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also, I mean, I have access to Cuss now. I can always come back down here if I feel hankering to explore that. That's a very big if. Not too fond of exploring that anytime soon. At least not while I still only have iron armor and a very low durability bow and only 8 arrows and no enchantments. So, until I can get a little better equipped, we're going to leave that crevasse as it is. For now, we're going to eat some bread and carry on with the staircase. But first, let's go ahead and drop off a little bit of iron. I'm not going to smelt it yet because I don't have 80 worth to smelt, unless I want to smelt some more stone, which I don't particularly want to do that. Okay. We'll go ahead and make another pickaxe real quick. Okay. Just so that I am well prepared. And down we go. Yay! As I was saying, I want to at least get this down to sea level. But honestly, like, I feel like this can make a pretty good shaft in its own right. And, I mean, I already have this set aside for coal. And really, it's like coal, and then when I get down to level 48, I'll make a side for copper. And then all the way down at the bottom of the world at negative 58, I will go ahead and make some diamond mine. So I think that is where we're going to go for now. Although it is worth noting that we are nearing the point that I need to be closing out the stream. And by nearing, I mean we still have about half an hour, but still worth making a note of that time. Which means I won't have gotten a ton done today. I did manage to get less of dying done. That was my main goal, is to not die nearly as much. I only died once. Got some decent work done on staircase here. Managed to get myself a couple cows and another sheep, and breed up a couple of sheep as well. These are all good, wonderful things that have happened. Added a little bit to my resources. Mostly automated my whatchamacallit, furnace. All it really needs is another chest on top of it. And I guess a fuel chest as well. I don't usually do fuel chests because, I mean, if I'm using a full stack of blocks of coal, it doesn't really need to be refueled very often. Eventually I will be switching to lava though, once I get a reliable lava farm going. Trouble with the lava farm though is hard to automate reliably. And the music started up again, kind of spooked me. Lava farms are a little hard to automate, and they're also very iron intensive. So I'll need a decent source of iron before I can even, like, get with collecting any lava. And then I will also need the dripstone, obviously, for it. And I did the thing that I'm not supposed to do again. Beep, bop, beep, 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 bop. Let's see, here, there. Boop, boop. At a very minimum for a lava, or not necessarily lava farm, or at least a renewable source of lava, I'll need a cauldron, which is 7 iron, and a bucket, which is 3 iron, and then a single pointed dripstone, and a block of dripstone as well. So not a ton of resources. Oh, and I got the lava source, which I will get with the bucket. Yeah, not a ton of resources, but that's for a single lava. Ideally, I like to have at least 10 sources going at once. Actually, I could probably show you kind of what I want to do. It will involve hopping over to my single player world. I could definitely show you guys what I want to do with the whole lava source. Or at least give some idea of what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. I'll probably hop over there and show that off. I'm gonna get a little closer to the end here. But until then, we're just going to keep on working on the staircase. Sounds of fun. I know. So exciting. Digging a hole in a mountain. Bring it. Really stop doing that. Actually, go ahead and get that in hotbar. Like that. Don't. Accidentally do that again. Probably about until like 10 minutes to the end. I will hop over and show you guys kind of setup that I'm talking about for my lava farm. The only reason I want to show it off just to because it's also attached to my chicken farm in what I think is a somewhat clever way. Although, honestly, not all that clever. It does create a nice, reliable source of food, though, which is nice. Basically, I have it set up so that the chicken farm is fully automated to the point that the chickens sit above or sit on a single layer of grass, underneath which is a rail system with some hopper mine carts, so that when the chickens lay eggs, the hopper mine carts automatically pick them up and then deposit them into a dispenser item elevator, which brings them back up to the top, where they are then thrown out of a top dispenser to make more chickens. And then I also have a separate little setup there attached to the hopper mine carts that collects only feathers, and then a third that collects only raw chicken. So you can imagine that raw chicken gets fed into a furnace system, which is also fed by a hopper at the very top that collects buckets of lava. And so basically I throw in some buckets of lava into the hopper that's at the top to feed the furnace. And then I also have it set up so that when the lava is used up entirely, the empty bucket gets sucked out of the furnace and then also sent back up to the top where the lava is. So that I can just grab the buckets out of there, scoop up whatever lava has accumulated in that time, drop it into the hopper that's at the top to go down into the furnace. So yeah. So basically the way it works is eggs are cycled back through to get thrown back out to make more chickens. The raw chicken, it goes into a furnace, which is then cooked, and then the feathers just go into storage to be used to either make arrows as needed or to be sold to the Fletcher. I have 10 lava sources set up, making more lava, which honestly isn't like a ton, but it's enough that if ever I get the hankering, I can go over and scoop up some lava as needed. But usually it's enough that the furnace is always running, which, side note, while it can be fully automated, or I guess semi-automated because I still have to reload the lava, but while it can be aside from that, fully automated by entity cramming all the chickens. I currently have it set up so that I have to kill the chickens manually, which it rather crude experience farm, but it gets the job done. That is how it is currently set up. It's also like, if I wanted to make it an entity cram farm, I would have to make it smaller, ideally, because I think I have it as a 9x9 field where the chickens are kept. And that's a lot of entities to have to cram in order to get them to start killing each other. And I do not feel like killing my computer just to kill some chickens. If you know what I mean. I think the smallest that I can get it and still have it working, I think it's a 6x6, or technically a 6x3 if I really wanted to downsize it. But I like having squares, because squares are nice. I am out of stems, apparently. Which, no. Yeah, I'm gonna do a rearranging here. Don't necessarily need to see my arrows unless I come across a cave. That makes it so that I can have stairs in my hotbar and also cobblestone, so that when I middle mouse click, I don't have to worry about getting rid of my tools in my hotbar. Alright. I'm gonna start playing a little safer and not dig straight down anymore. I've been being a little risky, even though like we're in the middle of a mountain and we're at what, like level 61 actually, which means I believe this is 64. This is one off of sea level. Probably I don't know what direction to mine here in order to get to the sea, so we're just gonna have to do a little poking. Alright, that tells us nothing. I might do a little poking around later. Effectively. Let's see. We are. That is not what I meant to do. Forget that I did that. It didn't happen. North and east. Actually, east is going to be the direction of water, mostly. So I guess I could mine that out if I really wanted to. Get that to some water. Well, I don't mine it out fully, and then I kind of go a few blocks in, just so I can remind myself for the future that this is what I wanted to do. Okay. Do more of that later. Okay. Now we are continuing the mining process. Nope. Didn't need to mine that one. That's good. He's gonna get broken anyways. Eventually. That one wasn't though. My bad. Lots of mining. Tons of fun. I wish the music was a little more regular. I didn't have to try to fill the silence, because I'm not good at filling the silence, in case you hadn't noticed. Notice when I say that, the music comes on. Kind of makes you wonder if it would be crazy to even consider this if the music were voice activated, because there's no way that the player voice is actually connected to the game, at least not without mods. Alright. So I know it's a little early, but I'm going to go ahead and call it quits on the server for now. I want to show you guys the setup that I had going for my lava/chicken farm. Well, apparently I didn't know. That's not helpful. This is not helpful. Let's go ahead and see if I can't find another portal here somewhere. Actually, what? Interest, another portal. Where you at? Teleport. Go. There we go. Okay. And apparently there's an iron golem in here. There. Back to the surface. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. So, now that we're back at the surface here. So here is kind of the setup that I had going. So I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 10. So 10 dripstone above it, or pointed dripstone with dripstone block above it. My sources, got some glass there to keep us from falling in. And then obviously the cauldrons below to catch it all. Here is where empty buckets arrive. Here is where you would put the lava bucket. So let's go ahead and do a little example here. Scoop that. Lava bucket goes in there. As you can see, it gets sucked immediately. Go ahead and switch to spectator mode. You can see what we're looking at here. So let's see. Here is where lava bucket goes. It gets sucked down here, goes that way into the feeding system for furnace. I actually have 2 of them. 2 furnaces going. And then from the furnaces, things go into this chest here, where they are then pulled back into dropper elevator. Sorry, the dispenser elevator, which brings it back up here where you have the empty buckets. So then down here we have hopper mine carts, which are supposed to be running, but they're not underneath. Okay, so I guess I was wrong a little bit. I guess I have this under hoppers. Probably not the most efficient setup at the moment. It would be more efficient to have this on grass blocks, but what I have instead is 3 hopper mine carts going around in a circle that it's constantly collecting from each of these downward pointing hoppers. So anyways, and then in these three systems here, so I have raw chicken, feathers, and eggs. Like I was saying earlier, raw chicken goes down into here, to here specifically. Here. Yeah. Raw chicken goes here, which goes eventually into furnaces, and then the feathers just go into here eventually. Right there. It just trickles down, and then the eggs, if I can show you, eggs go into another dispenser elevator, which sends them back up to be spit out from there. That's the system that I have there. Obviously, if I wanted to, I can make that a little bit smaller. Really, all it needs is, like, all it needs to go out to, like, here for the droppers, or for the minecart and hoppers and all that. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by, like, honestly 3 if I really wanted to condense it. But ideally, like 6 by 6 probably. And then what I originally had was I had a bunch of minecarts going back and forth underneath dirt. But what was happening is the entities, or the item blocks, not item blocks, the items that the chickens were dropping were just like sitting there and not getting picked up as frequently as I wanted. And so what this does is basically whatever happens, the chickens are, whatever chicken dropped will automatically get sucked up by the hoppers. Problem is, doing it like this creates a lot of lag because the hoppers are constantly checking for things above them. So it's not the most efficient use. Also, it's a ton of iron to do it this way. So yeah, not the most efficient system the way I have it set up now. I think what I might do in the future, what I could probably do actually is do like a zigzag pattern with the minecart. And if I just have it going up and down, for example, like if I had a rail going up and down here, and I picked up things that weren't eggs, then it would just get clogged. So what I need is a zigzag pattern going all around underneath dirt blocks to pick up every single, so pick up from every single block, and then that would ideally be enough to, yeah, I think what I would have to do is do like the regular rail here, and then a zigzag pattern up to where that torch is, and then like that, and then wrap it back around in order to make it properly efficient. Like I said, this works the way it is now. One thing I did notice though, I don't think I will do a double setup here because I don't think that, oh, hold on. I was gonna say I don't think that the yeah, here it goes. Yeah, it only flex one. Dang it. Okay, I'll just kind of do it all manually then. Okay. Give me some lava bucket, please. I just want to give it a little look here because I recall it not wanting to feed into both furnaces for some reason. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's working fine. It is worth noting though that the hoppers that pull the chickens are not evenly pulling, which is a bit odd, and I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that. Although, I suppose this redstone here is probably contributing to that. I didn't actually notice that until now. Yeah, that's definitely a contributing factor. So what I might actually do then to fix that, I would probably turn this sideways so that it can, well actually, no matter what I do, it's going to have one hopper that's affected by that redstone torch. And if I turn it sideways, it's still going to have that hopper there. If I point that hopper away, it would have a hopper there in front of that composter that's still affected by the torch. So no matter what I do, it's still going to have one hopper that's not working quite as efficiently as the other. But, I mean, in the end, it does still get enough to do what it needs to do. And if I really care enough, actually, what I could do, get rid of this one, send that like sideways into a chest, which then drops it into the double hopper. That would probably be a better idea. But anywho, that is the setup there. Yeah, which is my normal storage. Anyways, so yeah, that's the setup that I have, and I will probably be making something similar to this when I get the proper resources. That gives you sort of an idea of, at the very least, the lava system I will be utilizing in multiple places. And like I said, 10 is a decent amount to work with. Like, yeah, I got 5 in there, and I think I have probably 2 in there. Okay. And that's just off of, it was 10 lava that I put in there initially, I think. I guess 9 right now. Yeah. Working on 9 right now. But I mean, that's 900 items that I can smelt. And that's just off of the 10 source. The important thing to note, though, is that these sources don't necessarily refill very quickly. So it might be worth it to do more lava sources so that I can actually have a consistent source. A consistently refillable source of lava. But then, if I want to actually use this in multiple places, it would be ideal to have the lava in those multiple places as well. I don't have to grab the lava here and then run over to wherever else I have furnaces. Yeah. And honestly, like I was saying, 10 I feel is a good amount per source. That's enough to keep it going long enough for more to accumulate, but not so much that it's taking up a ton of space. Like this is pretty well condensed here. It's on the side of my chicken coop. Yeah, I also have a bunch of hay. I don't know why I have hay there. I guess we breed all the cows and sheep. So yeah, that is what I eventually plan to do, and I feel like I've repeated myself way too many times now. So I'm just gonna probably call it quits here. But anywho, engage. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and have myself some dinner because I am hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. Well, aside from lunch, but I haven't eaten yet since lunch. I'm gonna go have myself some dinner, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month, year, life, whatever you're up to. I hope it's great. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do that. There's a link down below. If you want to join my Discord server, you can also do that. There's a link to that as well. I believe that's all my things. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch it live on Twitch. There's a link down below as well for that. Or I can just tell you the link. It's twitch.tv/flaming_pulsar. If you're watching on Twitch, you can check out my YouTube in case you missed anything. I think that's all the things. That sounds like all the things. All the things that are linked down below. Yeah. Have a great whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.